What's up, everybody? So, I am on my way to fish a new spot. Never fished here. I have been researching it. One of my buddies, Phil, told me that I should try it out. So I'm headed down here, and I made a pretty big error in calculation here. I figured that to my destination I would have at least 50 to 100 miles left on my tank of gas, and I'm in the middle of nowhere and I just hit empty. Gas light just popped on. And there's no service here. And I don't know where the nearest gas station is. So I might be hitchhiking here pretty soon, and this could turn out to be a pretty crappy day, but I'll keep you posted. We're gonna make the best of it either way, and hopefully I'll get some fishing in today, but we will find out. Update. I just turned off on a new road. I saw a sign that was taking me to a small town, and it says that I'm 5 miles away, and my needle's pretty buried, so it's gonna be iffy if I make it. I think I will, but we'll find out. Gas is a little high here, but hey, I'm putting gas in the tank. Keeping it real here. Old school, small little town. I found a gas station, so at least I got something. Time to go hopefully find some big browns. Made it to the stream. It is a lot smaller than I anticipated, but apparently there's good sized fish in here. So I'm just sorting through my flies. I'm gonna throw a 4-weight today because it's pretty small. I am gonna throw some streamers and things like that, but I'm probably gonna focus on hoppers, being the time of year, grassy banks. I've seen bugs moving around along the bank. Probably gonna do a big hopper and some kind of big dropper, maybe like a wire worm, a copper john, something with some size and flash to it. The water is a little bit off color. It's actually pretty murky. So we're just gonna work up the banks and see what we find. The beauty to me of fishing a little stream like this, where it's a little bit off color, is I can use heavier tippet, and I don't really have to worry about spooking the fish. And I can carry one rod, because with that heavier tippet, I can just clip off and go straight toward, I can just clip off and go straight to a streamer, because I'm gonna end up using like 10 or 12 pound Maxima or 2X tippet from Olthuis, and I don't really have to worry about spooking fish. And when I hook one, I can put the heat on them. You know, I was gonna start out with a hopper and a dropper, but I just can't shake the feeling that a little streamer run through here is gonna pull out some big fish. So I'm going with a little streamer that I tied up. Doesn't have a name, it's just about 2.5 inches in length, and it's got some flash, a little deer head on it to push some water. See how it does. I always like tying my streamers on a loop knot, and I use the Rapala knot. Just lets it move freely. That way, when I'm stripping it, kind of darts side to side. Just lost about a 20-inch brown. Came out from underneath the undercut over there. And I hooked him, dove in, and he got hung up on a little root ball, and my second hook got fouled on it and I couldn't get him off. I just quickly want to point out that one of the biggest mistakes that I see fishermen do is tromp up and down the banks, especially on a stream like this where it's really small. The fish are probably going to be pretty spooky, and so you've really got to watch your step. That lateral line that runs on the side of a fish will pick up any of the vibrations of you walking. So if you're just tromping along, you're going to spook all the best fish long before you even get a chance to cast at them. Prime example of walking soft. I've got a brown under this undercut right here. He's come out twice for my streamer. I haven't got him, but just by walking soft, you can get really close to fish. Oh yeah, baby! Well, tragedy just struck. I had my camera on the tripod. I put it about 5 feet back from the bank, and my tripod was fully extended, and I must have bumped it or didn't put it down right, and my camera just dropped on the bank. There was a bunch of weeds there were a bunch of weeds hanging over the bank, landed and just kind of slid in and fully submersed. I had to run back, grab it, pull it out of the water. I took the battery out, threw it up on a rock in the sun. We'll see, but I think I just lost a couple grand or $3 grand, whatever that camera was. So pretty bummed out about that, but I'm gonna push on anyway and see if we can catch some fish. That just sucks so bad. Super bummed out. Back at the truck to finish the day. I think I ended up landing one fish over 10 inches. I missed a couple others that were a bit bigger, one maybe 20 inches. But all in all, pretty tough day, especially with the loss of my camera. I'm gonna go home, put it in some rice, see if I can get it to dry out, and maybe it still works, I don't know. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in next week. I am sure we're gonna have something with more fish next week than this. Rough go, but that's fishing. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.